Hi everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for this beginner yoga class. So we'll dive into how to do some important movements in yoga that's nice to remember and learn, as well as sequencing you through a practice so you learn how to move and flow and can advance from there. Grab your mat, feel free to grab any props you have, and let's go ahead and start standing today. So from your standing position on your mat, I just want you to roll your shoulders 3 times back. So 1, 2, one more time, big roll for 3. Good, and then take a standing side stretch. So you're gonna reach up and over. And then exhale, side 2 for me. Reach up and over. Good, and then inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. Good, lean back, lift your heart. And then I want you to bring your hands right through the heart into a forward fold. And at the base of this forward fold, just exhale. We're going to let our knees bend. We're going to let our torso drape over our legs. And I just want you to look left and right, trying to kind of feel the space in your neck as you move your head very gently from side to side. So find that creative movement in your neck, left side, right side. Good, and then exhale if your back is super tight. Maybe grab opposite elbows to hang heavy. Feel your booty lift up to the sky. And then exhale as you fold forward. Breathe. 3. Good. 2. One more time. And then exhale, release those hands to your yoga mat. Good. Put your hands back on your hips. Bone by bone, we stand together. Take your time, and then inhale, reach your arms out and up. Back bend at the top. And then exhale, forward bend. Yes. Flat back, it's called Arda Uttanasana. So spine is long, bottom is out, heart is forward. Exhale, fold forward. Let's go ahead and let our left foot step to the back of our yoga mat. And I just want you to bend your right knee. And remember, you can have your hands on blocks if you have them. And then straighten your right leg. Repeat, bend. Good. Straighten. Bend. Working that back hamstring, straighten. One more time, bend. Straighten, yes, yes, yes. And now bend your right knee forward and then take a simple step back to the top of the mat. Up. Take a flat back, so lengthen out. Good. Exhale, fold. And then we're going to go right to side 2. So take your right foot back and do a lunge. Bend your knee forward. Exhale, pull it back. Bend forward. Pull it back. How about 2 more rounds, okay? Bend your knee forward, and you may notice that one side feels totally different compared to the other. Bend forward, and then back. Nice pull, 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 pull. Good, bend your knee forward, and then again, 1, 2, 3, step up. Good, let's put our hands on our hips, come all the way up. Arms up. Good, and then exhale, rest your hands, go back to those side stretches. So slide right hand down, right leg, left arm up and over. So really take those hips and ribs, push them, stretch them, spread them. And then side 2, reach up, down, around, find space. Good, return both arms up, inhale, stretch. And then let's take another forward fold, exhale. Good, take a flat back, and then I want you to actually sit. So you're gonna bend your knees, sit down on your butt, scoot your bum forward now that you've stood up and I've kept you awake, and lay all the way down. Good, now we're gonna heat up the bum a little bit here. So I want you to ground down into your feet, and then you're gonna gently elevate those hips up, and then I want you to very slowly lower them down, okay? So elevate your hips up, and then slowly lower down. And then one more time, elevate your hips up. Bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Hips are lifting, core is engaged, legs are hugging in. Lower, lower, lower. Good. And then you're going to bring one knee to your chest. So bring one knee, I don't care which side, and then press your foot into the air. Okay? Now with the leg that's still on the earth, 1, 2, 3. Press. Good. Press. So activate that glute. Press. How about 3 more? Press. Press. Last rep. Press. And then lower. Switch. Knee to chest. Exhale. Foot to sky. Standing leg has now switched. Lift. Squeeze and lift your bum. Okay. Lengthen and push. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down on the ground. Exhale. Breathe out. Widen your feet. And I just want you to drop your knees to the right and then to the left. So a side to side motion, left side, right side. 3, 2, 1 more time to the second side you started on. And then bring your knees to center. Give yourself a really big hug. And I'm going to grab underneath of my knees so I can rock from side to side. So massaging lumbar spine. Good. Now take your time, rock up to seated 3 times. 1, 2 more, 2, last round, 3. Perfect. Cross your ankles, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, raise your arms to the sky. Now we're going to twist to the right. So place your right hand behind you, your left hand on top of your right knee, and then rotate. So this will hopefully reduce some tension you're maybe feeling in your back and shoulders. Any kind of spinal twisting is always helpful if your back is feeling a little crunchy or just cranky, maybe from work or movement. Bring your arms all the way back up, reach to the sky. Good. Twisting left, so seated, find your rotation. And then use your gaze, move it over your back shoulder, and then hopefully again you find that length through your spine here. 3, 2, and now turn forward. Switch the cross of your ankles, so that way you're kind of crossing in the unnatural way. Scoot your butt back a little bit, and now I want you to walk your hands out. So you may be here, or maybe even here. It might be really hard for you to fold forward. Or maybe you can walk those hands out, trying to bring your chest closer and closer to the ground if it's available. Folding in, your job is to breathe in and out through your nose. So I want you to close your mouth and then inhale through the nose. And then exhale out of the nose. Inhale into your nose. Exhale out of your nose. 1 more time. Inhale in. Good. Exhale out. Nice forward bend here. And then bone by bone, walk yourself to an upright position. And then we'll transition forward to hands and knees. So some of you might be able to roll right over those shins. Otherwise, get there however you can. And then we're going to work a little bit more into the back and shoulders. So take your right arm up high. And then exhale, feed it through. So you're going to lay down on the outside of your right shoulder and your right ear. And then I want you to take your left arm up to the sky. And then see if you can bring it all the way over your head to the front of your yoga mat. Now, if this is too much on your shoulder or your back, then don't force it. And just keep your left hand right where it was in that push-up-like position. Otherwise, allow this space on the side of your body to come in here. And then just breathe. 3, 2, 1 more breath. You're going to slide your left hand back into place. Push down as your right arm rises. Inhale. Stretch. And then exhale the right hand down. Let's do side 2. Left hand rises. Inhale. Exhale, thread. Left ear lowers to mat. And then take your right arm up and over your head. Big stretch. Looking underneath the right armpit as you find a little bit more room. 3. Again, if this is uncomfortable, put your right hand where it was in the push-up position. 2. Slide your right hand back into place. Everybody inhale, left arm up, please. Good. Take your left hand down. Here's your first down dog, 1 foot. Second foot in plank, lift your butt, and then arrive. So booty to the sky, heart to thighs, wake up your body. And then exhale, walk your feet up to your hands so you're in a forward fold. Breathe out as you fold forward, relax. Halfway lift the spine, so place your hands on your shins, look forward. And then exhale, do me a favor, fold forward. Good, standing, push into your feet, reach up. Exhale, pull your hands to the heart and then hold them right here for me, okay? Now, putting weight into your right foot, you're gonna bring your left knee to the height of your belly button. So work on finding some balance here. And then I want you to gently try to step back without falling into a lunge. So if you have a wall nearby and you need to use it with your fingertips, that's okay. Use your wall, okay? Now, if you'd like to, take your arms up. Make sure your front knee is lined up with your ankle, and then it's not too far forward. Exhale the hands to the heart, and then do me a favor. Try to lean over this right leg. Hold it. 3, 2, strong, strong, strong. And then inhale, bring your chest back up. Nice work. Reach your arms to the sky. And then exhale, put your hands down on your yoga mat. Now, put your back knee down. Make sure that it's padded enough so your knee doesn't hurt, or use an extra cloth if you need to. Keep your left hand right below the left shoulder, and then let's take the right arm up. I want you to feel this twisted lunge here. A low lunge because your back knee is down as you open up for 3, 2, and then exhale, put your right hand down on the mat. Curl your back toes, raise your knee. And then remember, we started with pulling the hips back and then bending forward. 1. Pull the hips back. Bending forward. 2. One more time, okay? Pull the hips back. Bend your knee forward, look forward, step up, top of the mat, big step, halfway lift the spine, so stick out your butt, reach your chest forward, and then exhale, fold in. Inhale, standing, arms up, eyes up, look up, here's your back bend. And then pull the hands to the heart. Same thing on the other side, so bring your right knee up, all the way to the height of your belly button so that you're pushing down firmly into left foot, lifting through your quad and your butt, standing up as straight as possible. So not moving here. Try to be right up. Now, gently step back. Good. Again, feel free to use a wall if it's nearby. Fingertips can be on that wall for support. Stay here or raise your arms. Look at your front knee, make sure it's not past your toes, but instead in line with your ankle. Pull the hands to heart center, and now let's take our torso forward. Hover it over the left leg so that your head reaches forward and your hips reach back. 3. This is a tough one. It really makes your left hamstring work. 2. Bring your torso up. Feel free to bring your arms up. Big inhale. And then exhale, put your hands down. Nice. Put your right knee down. Your right hand stays below the right shoulder. And then I want you to gently bring the left arm up to the sky. So as you spread your ribs on this side and really open up, I want you to crave that freedom here. 3. Open it up. 2. Exhale, put your hand down, and then again, we have that dynamic movement forward and back. So pick up your right knee. Please straighten your left leg as much as you can. Bend your left knee. Just twice more. Hips move back. Hips move forward. One more time. Hips move back. And then bring your beautiful hips forward. And then 1, 2, 3, step up with me. Good, lift and lengthen. And now let's take a forward fold. So I want you to take your hands, grab the back of your legs. So your fingertips are gonna face your heels. And you might be more up here, that's okay. But try to bend those knees and then pull your chest into your legs. So this should be a very therapeutic pose. You should feel the release of stress kind of falling off your back, the release of tension, the release of tight muscles, maybe sore muscles and stress. And then hopefully in this position, in this forward fold, you can breathe. Breath in and breath out. Go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Bring your torso all the way up. Beautiful. Raise your arms all the way up. And then exhale, rest your hands down. Good. Wide-legged stance for me. From here, we'll transition to seated. So go ahead and step your feet nice and wide. Bring your arms out wide. And then you're going to try to dive forward. Make sure your knees are soft. Grab your ankles. Pull your chest to your legs. Release your hands out in front of you and let the spine get nice and long. And now keep your hands a good distance away from your feet. Glue your right hand down. And then please raise your left arm up. Twist. Push down firmly into both of your feet. Keep reaching, keep twisting. Find a little bit more room. And then let's go right to side 2. Left hand down. Again, twisting, so good for the back. Reach up. Maybe your hand is on a block. That's normal. Exhale, right hand down. We're going to go back to the right side. Last time, okay? So 2 times each side. Trying to find a little bit more room. Can you gaze all the way up? Look at your thumb. And then last time on side 2. Can you see your thumb? Don't push it if it's too hard, but see if it's there. 3, 2, yes, yes, yes. Hands down to fold forward. And then place your hands on your low back, bend your knees, and then you're just gonna bone by bone roll up so you have this safe way to come up to stand. Nice job. Pivot back to the top of your yoga mat. Raise your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Now, if you're super new to yoga, watch. If you've done some yoga before, then this should be something you've seen. So you're going to step with me to high plank. We're going to lower knees, chest, chin, which means we drop our knees, our chest, and our chin, which keeps our booty up. Okay? Press back and do it again with me. So that way you know what you're doing. Knees, chest, chin, booty is up. Now drop the pelvis, pull the heart through, cobra. Exhale, go flat to the belly. Do cobra one more time. Lift up. Good, go flat to the belly. And then let's take a giant press, child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead to earth. Yes, take this moment here for yourself. A really nice opportunity to stretch out and to feel good. Big breath out. One more inhale, one more big exhale. And then very carefully make your way to your hands and your knees. You're going to bump your hips a little bit from side to side. So feeling that movement go from right to left. And then try to sit on your heels. So I want you to sit back on your heels, which means you're on your shins, which might mean that you're like, wow, I feel really tight, and that's okay. Or maybe you're more like this because you can't sit back because of knee or foot pain, okay? And then bring your torso up if you can. Good, really good to stretch the legs in the opposite way. Exhale, move forward, and then have a seat on your bottom.
Now I want you to bring your feet together and your knees apart. It's called bound angle, Badakunasana. So sit up as tall as you can. So press your booty down as you lift your chest up. And you can hold your feet if you would like to, or you're more than welcome to walk your hands forward out in front of you, okay? So take a big breath in through your nose. And then when you're ready, let's exhale, make our way forward, however you would like to. Good, folding in and breathing. Feeling the rounding of the low back and the pull in the low back, but hopefully feeling good for 3, 2, and then very gently you're going to lift up a little bit. Whether you're holding your feet or not, we're all going to move our hands to the right and then try a little twist here. 3, 2, walk your hands through center all the way to the left. Take a little twist here. 3, feel the pull in the low back. 2, bring it on back to center for me, guys. Exhale, fold, and then bone by bone, we rise up together. Nice work. We bring those knees in. And then I want you to see if you can hold onto your shins and sit up as tall as you can. And then stay here. Work the lift of your chest or round forward if you want to. 3, 2, and then bring your head up on 1. You're going to scoot your bum forward. We've laid down on our backs already today, so I invite you back to where we were. Pull your knees to your chest. Put your head down and rock from side to side. Keep your right leg. Please lay your left leg all the way down into your yoga mat, okay? Exhale to breathe out. Take your right leg to the sky, working on the hamstring. You can hold above or below the knee, or you can always grab your foot if you are bendy and have room. You can also use a strap here, whatever's kind of best for you. That's one of the props. And then I want you to give your right knee a big hug. Let it come back in. Lay it all the way down and pause. So hopefully you feel a little bit more room on the right side. So now let's invite this left knee to chest. Exhale as you push the right foot forward, deepening the stretch. Big breath out. Nice work. And then let's elevate our left leg to the sky, holding above or below the knee as we pull the leg towards us. Beautiful, beautiful job. So stretchy, so strong. 3, 2. And then you're going to hug your left knee to your chest. And I want you to lay both legs down and feel the difference from one hip to the other. Hopefully it feels nice and good. And then return your feet one beneath the other, right below your knees, into bridge, okay? So this is setting up for bridge. This is your prep, where your toes are forward, your heels are in line with your booty, and your feet are not too far apart, just as wide as your hips. When you're ready, inhale, hips up, hug in. Exhale, melt down. Good. Twice more, take your time, lift up. Squeeze your butt a lot. There should be no back pain and a back bend. Exhale, lower. And then just one more effort, okay? Press down to lift up. Strong effort there to hug in. Keep lifting. 3, 2, lower, lower, lower. Beautiful. Exhale, knees to chest, one and then the other. Give yourself so much love, a huge hug. And then push your feet into the air. So I want you to see your toes above your eyes and then point your feet. Flex your feet. Point. Flex. Point. Flex, and now draw circles in one direction. So I'm rotating my circles out. And now draw circles in. 3, 2, 1. Final pose, arms up. Bend your knees into your armpits. So you're holding on to the sides of those feet. Now, if you really can't get your feet because you're super tight, you can also just hold your hamstrings just like this, okay? And you can rock from left to right. And then just breathe for me. Hopefully this feels nice and relaxing. Good. And then I invite you into our short Shavasana. So what we're going to do is we're going to gently allow our legs to come back down to the earth. One foot and then the other foot. And then we're going to pick up our butt, put it down again so our low back releases. And then allow the right leg to go out. And then please let your left foot go out. Let your palms lift so they face the sky next to you. It's an act of receiving energy, receiving something that you may need. And openness in your practice. And then just very slowly inhale. And beautifully, slowly exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then maybe rock your head from side to side. You can always stay longer in Shavasana. Please don't feel rushed. We'll take our arms way up and over the head for a full body stretch. So try to really push your feet out and reach your arms up and get as long as you can. Open mouth, exhale. Hug your knees gently to your chest. Beautiful work. Come up to seated for me, pretty please. Take your time. Now, find a comfortable seated pose to end practice. You want to be able to sit up after your sequencing and then sit quietly. Some people move into a length of time of meditation. Today, we're just sitting quietly for a last breath together. And then I invite you to bring the hands to heart center. Your heart reaches for your thumbs, your belly engages. You are so strong, so mighty. Exhale to breathe out. And then please bow forward, Namaste. I hope your mind and your body feel beautiful, and really good job on your practice today.